Hello and welcome to my channel, You Are The One, where we talk all things law of assumption to help make your manifesting journey easier and more fun. And today we are continuing our discussions on the Claim Them As I Am technique, which I spoke about in an earlier video. And we're going to talk about using this on inanimate objects because some of you have asked about that. So that's what we're talking about today. Stick around. My name is Hedley Derenzie. I'm a qualified life coach and author specializing in law of assumption. So if you'd like to know more about me, you can go to the box below this video or to my website, youaretheone.com.au, to find out more about me and the offerings that I have available. But we are going to get straight into the video. And as you've noticed, there's another background. You know, it was funny. I was thinking about this as I was just setting it up. And I used to be somebody who just wore black. Like, I loved black. I wore a lot of black. And since probably in the last few years where I've been on this awakening process and certainly coming into the law of assumption, I have just been all about color, if you didn't notice. So something about like this beautiful bright colors that just make me feel so happy. And it also, I think, working with imagination and working with law of assumption, it is all about imagination and just kind of like letting it fly loose and just like imagining whatever it is that you want, and part of that is color and bringing color more into certainly my life. But I was just thinking today, like, isn't that so crazy that I used to, like, my wardrobe used to be full of blacks and grays, and now it's all about like, how bright can I get? Today we are talking about one of my favorite techniques, the Claim Them As I Am. It's really just the I Am technique, which is the everything technique. And part of this technique is about becoming the loving causes of your reality, really, and really exercising your creative power, not having control over your reality, because remember, we don't have control over reality. We have full control over consciousness and where we're directing it and where we're placing it and where we're holding it. That is what is going to get pushed out and reflected back in our reality. And that is a slight difference. Now, obviously, when you're working with these techniques, you are absolutely entitled to results in reality. That is why we're here. We are here to experience ourselves in physical form and to experience our desires, which come from consciousness, in physical form, meaning with our five senses. So you are absolutely entitled to results, 100%. You've got to keep working with these teachings, and you do it in consciousness, and you will start to get results because there is no other way. Like, consciousness is what's creating reality. So the more you work with consciousness and imagination and being very curious about what your reality is showing about what's going on in your subconscious, you will have success. You will start to have more and more success. And as you build that bank account of success, you will start to build your faith in not only yourself, but the teachings, and things get faster, things move faster. The gestation period of time between having a desire and seeing it manifest in your reality will become shorter and shorter. That's certainly been my experience. You know, when I started these teachings, I didn't have any evidence on what to go with. And it was probably for like 3 months, I was just working with the concepts and the techniques, not really seeing any results in my reality. But it was kind of like, well, I've been telling the old story for most of my life, and that really hasn't gone well for me, so I may as well stick with this and see what happens. And thank God I did. You know, now I'm working with balloons in the background and wearing colors and having a great time. As I said in the last video, or one video recently, I've been struggling a little bit with my 3D reality. And so look, even though, you know, this is transforming your life, there are going to be times where it's not always easy, feels hard, you feel like you're stuck in the mud. That's okay. You just keep working with the principles, you keep working with the teachings, and you keep working with yourself. You stick with yourself. That's why we're here. This is all about you. You are the one. And this ties in quite nicely to what we are talking about today, which is you are the infinite I am. You are the I am in your reality, meaning I am is just another word for God, God being imagination. So you are the infinite imagination, and anything that is in your reality is coming from your perception, your position as the I am. So anything that is made must come from consciousness. That's because consciousness is the creator of reality. Reality follows consciousness. Consciousness does not follow reality unless we're letting reality inform consciousness, which is what we were doing before. And now we are learning to not do, meaning we are learning to create the worlds that we want to experience and hold them long enough for our reality to catch up. So you are the infinite I am. Everything you see in your reality is a reflection of your consciousness. You are the only I am in your movie. You are the I am, and everyone else or everything else is outside of you. It's second person or third person, meaning it's you, so I am, and then you or they are. So you're going from first person to second person to third person. Now, because you are the infinite I am, and anything that is in your reality is a reflection of your I am, meaning what you're doing in consciousness, if you want to shift something that you're seeing in your reality, then you can claim it as I am. And in fact, that's the fastest way to see a change and transform it, is to claim it as coming from your consciousness, as an expression of your consciousness. This is a new way of thinking for a lot of us. This is a new way of being in the world, meaning what? They're not outside of me, meaning they're me and I can claim them as I am and then shift and transform what I'm seeing in them. Yes, because you're the perceptor. You're the one who's perceiving your reality. So therefore, you're the one who can transform it, not them. They cannot change unless you do first. You have to change your perception in order to change what you're seeing in your reality. And that's where this beautiful technique, claim them as I am, is amazing. Now, somebody asked, can you do this with inanimate objects? And yes, absolutely. In fact, I probably should have started with that video first, but anything in your reality is a projection of the infinite I am. If you want to create more money in your reality, then you want to claim yourself as money. I am money. Then you instruct what you want money to do, because you are the expression, or money is the expression of you, meaning money is coming from the infinite I am that you are. I don't know if this is making sense. I'm just going to keep rolling with it. Anyway, stick with me, because you're instructing what you want money to do from the position of I am. So I am money and I am flowing into my bank account. I am money and I am flowing into my bank account from all different directions. What else is another one? I am the brand new car that I am driving. Let's say you broke a vase and you want it to be fixed. So you want to claim yourself as the vase. So I am the vase and I am in perfect condition. Let's say you lost a necklace. I am the necklace and I know exactly where I am and I am found. And this is where we have to take our hands off the wheel of reality a little bit, is as long as you're claiming yourself as I am and you're doing this work in consciousness, then you give reality an opportunity to show up and reflect back this work. So we don't know how that happens. We don't know when that happens, but all of a sudden you'll be guided to finding the necklace, or the necklace suddenly shows up, or somebody says, hey, I found your necklace, or something like that. Like, we don't know how it emerges or how it unfolds, and that's why reality is such an exciting experience. It's such an adventure, is because we don't know how the movie unfolds. We're just the script writers, we're just the directors, we're the actors in it. But then we're also the audience member. We get to sit back and watch our own movie play out on the screen of our mind. And it is like going into a movie. Even though we've done all the work, we're the ones creating and causing the movie, we still don't know how it's going to show up and how it's going to unfold. And that's why this is such a remarkable adventure, being in 3D and being the cause of it, because it's all a mystery. Even still, with being the cause of everything, it is still a mystery, and we are the ones of the witness to the mystery. So if there's something like an inanimate object that you want to play with, then give this a go and give it time, people. I know I mentioned this in the last video. Some of you were like, I tried it a couple of times and it didn't work. If this is the first time you're trying this or giving this a go, this is like a massive flip on how we've lived our lives up until this point. So there's probably assumptions running that, oh wait, this is not the way the game works. Who knows? I certainly don't have that, because it works for me so many times, and I've had enough evidence in the most amazing, crazy ways that this is probably one of the most powerful techniques that I have incorporated into my own life, and I use it every day. And if I'm looking for something, if I've lost something and I'm looking for something, like, I am my keys. I know exactly where I am. I am my keys and I am found. I just work with this until my reality reflects back exactly what I'm desiring to experience. And it does. It really does. Sometimes I've got to give it a bit of time. I've got to be a bit patient. And that's the other muscle we want to develop, is a bit of patience, a bit of persistence, a bit of perseverance, because this isn't always instant. It can be, and I've experienced enough of times where it is instant, but it's not always. So just be gentle with yourself. Give the techniques a chance to work, explore them, play with them, like, have fun with them. This is what this is all about, is enjoying this 3D experience, having an amazing time, knowing that you're the cause and creator of it, and then using your power in favor of you, and rather than working against you, which is probably what we've done in our past. Anyway, have a go, report back your success stories. Okay, I'll see you next time. Thanks for listening. Oh, and as always, please remember you are the amazing creators of your reality. You are the superstar of your show. You are the producer, the writer, the director, and the actor in your movie. Whatever you assume to be true will be so. So assume the best for you and assume the best for everyone in your movie too, and you will have an amazing life. And this is my wish, my vision, and my prayer for you and for me too. Thanks for listening. I'll see you soon. Bye.